Hey, welcome back to Logical Republican. Thanks for stopping in today. Good to see you again. Remember, if you like what you see, like what you hear, please hit that like button. The subscribe button is always welcome so you get regular updates on this. If you have a like-minded friend, the share button is right next to that. If you have a friend who is the polar opposite of you, share this with them as well. Get them pissed off. Get an angry phone call and have a good chuckle. Okay, let's dive right into it here. All of the post-assassination attempt media brouhaha and all of the comments and all of the he didn't really get shot or it was staged or whatever is really masking the whole Democrat platform here. Now, Joe is on his way out, I'm pretty sure. I'm kind of waffling on this. He has to stay, he has to go. The Democrats want him out. Nobody is answering the question of, well, gee, it just happened. It was just an immediate thing in the debate. Who's been covering this up for the last 4 years, right? Who's been making the decisions? Who's been pulling the strings? But that's not what I'm talking about today. I'm just talking about what exactly do the Democrats stand for? Today's liberal progressive Democrats that are ruling the party, what exactly do they stand for other than killing unborn babies? I don't know. That just seems to be it. I hate Trump, I hate Trump, I hate Trump. MAGA sucks, MAGA sucks. They're racists, they're Hitlers, they're anti-immigration, they're this, they're that. Okay. What exactly is that as a platform? What do you stand for? I don't know. Okay, the Republicans, I get it, right? Republicans are being about self-sufficient, smaller government, the ability to become successful as an individual or building a company without having your pocket picked by taxes, a strong military so nobody F's with us, borders that are controlled, immigration that is controlled, getting an education, hard work. Doesn't matter what you do, hard work. Get an education, go to school, go to class, pull your pants up, study, be something, get off the government dole. That to me is Republican conservative values. And I would think probably 90% of America agrees with all of that. However, they just can't wrap their arms around whatever it is. If you ask a Democrat, what does the Democratic Party stand for today? I guarantee you, they don't know. It's, making sure Trump doesn't get elected. Okay, so how does that exactly help the country? How does that help you in your daily endeavors? How does that help you in the job market, with inflation, with anything else? I'm just scratching my head here. The current progressive Democrats stand for nothing, really. I mean, let's look at Democrats of the past, in previous eras, right? Kennedy, Clinton, okay? Just those two guys, right? Their policies today would be deemed right-wing. They would be right-wing Republican. They would be MAGAs. So, but let's just look into what exactly do the Democrats stand for. And this is like their rallying cry. These are their rallying cries at the convention, on the TV, when it comes to the talking heads, when it comes to speeches, when it comes to addressing the press, when it comes to going out on the campaign trail. Number one on their list is women's health care. Now, when I think of health care, I think of going to the doctor, getting a physical, getting a flu shot, something like that. I'm not feeling well, so I need some kind of medication. I need antibiotics to knock the whatever out of me. Well, women's health care to Democrats is the ability to kill your unborn baby. That's all women's health care is. Abortion. Abortion, 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 abortion. Okay, one little tidbit here. I'm just really curious. Why is it that lesbians, the lesbian community, why are they so outspoken on women's health / abortion when, oh, okay, you fill in the blank there. You know exactly what I mean. But, okay, so abortion is like topic number one. Okay, government out of my body, my own reproductive decisions. Well, you clearly made a stupid decision letting this happen in the first place. Okay, so if you made a stupid decision in the first place, what makes you think you're making a correct decision this time? Do you realize, does anybody realize that in the last 10 years, Planned Parenthood has killed 5 million unborn babies? 5 million. Okay? That's literally the size of Philadelphia. I mean, crazy, right? Okay. Now down the line, we've gotten on that. So what else do the Democrats stand for? Okay, no Trump. I hate Trump. Trump this, Trump that, whatever. He's a felon. He's a this. He's a liar. He's a womanizer. He doesn't treat women well. Hello, Bill Clinton. Wasn't Joe Biden also accused of rape, and that one got like swept really quickly under the blankets? Haha, no pun intended. MAGA is bad. Yes, MAGA is horrible. Make America great. Make America great again. Horrible. America sucks. Colin Kaepernick says America has never been great. It's always been racist. It's still racist because I'm not in the NFL. Oh, give me a break, okay? Definitely not the most perfect country on planet Earth. Well, actually, maybe it is. Tell me a better place to go. Better place to live. A better place where you have the opportunities to succeed here. Why is it that everybody wants to come here if the place sucks so bad? I don't know. Move to Cuba. A lot of opportunities there. China. Yes, go to China. Try protesting in China. Try getting on Google and searching Tiananmen Square and see what happens to you. Go to China and protest for free Tibet. See what happens to you. Try and become an illegal alien in Japan. See what happens to you. Okay, what's next? Packing the Supreme Court. Yes, when Trump got his justices confirmed, there was all this talk about, oh, it's unfair. Oh, but it would be so much better if they had like 5 progressive liberals voting on everything on there so they could have their way. This is typical Democrat, right? I don't get my way. I'm going to throw a rock, or I'm going to try and change the rules, move the goalposts. So yes, let's pack the Supreme Court. Let's add like 10 more justices as long as they're all liberal. Or let's have term limits. Yes, let's have term limits. So they can only stay in there for 4 years, because sooner or later we're going to have another Democrat president who's going to find more liberal justices to pack the court with. Okay, abolishing the Electoral College. Yeah, okay. Now, whenever the Democrats lose the election in the popular vote, because there's so many voters in California and New York that are liberal, and they lose the election because of the Electoral College, the race to 270, then the cries are, well, it's outdated. Let's abolish it. Let it be the popular vote. Well, newsflash here. The reason why there is the Electoral College and why we have it and why it's not a popular vote is because there's like 40 million people in California now. All right? So let's do the math here. If we add up the most populated states, really we would have 6 out of 50 that count. Hawaii wouldn't count, Alaska wouldn't count, Nebraska, Wyoming, Alabama, Arkansas, Georgia wouldn't count. Pennsylvania probably wouldn't count either. You would have California, Illinois, Texas, New York, Florida, and maybe a couple of others. Goodbye, Wisconsin. Goodbye, Minnesota. Goodbye, Utah. Goodbye, Nevada. You don't count. And guess what? When you don't count and you don't have representation, then you fall off the map. You get no services and nobody cares about you. So that is why we have the Electoral College. Okay, what else? What else do they want to do? Oh, yes, let's have a sieve at the border. Okay, let's allow in millions and millions and millions of illegal immigrants who are uneducated and have no job skills. Why do they do this? It's the long game, right? Why let in all of these illegals? Well, because at some point, all of these people are just going to become a fabric of the society. And then there's going to be somebody who comes along and says, oh, let's give them amnesty. They've been here long enough, blah, blah, blah. And guess what? Now they have millions more Democrats, and we will have a one-party society. We will have Democrats for the foreseeable future, and it will become a Mad Max society. It will just become a slum. A slum. What else do the Democrats want to do? Oh, yes, because we have so many illegal immigrants in this country, we want to take care of them first. Let's put them up in the Roosevelt Hotel in New York City. I've stayed in the Roosevelt Hotel in New York City. It was a fine historical hotel. It is an absolute toilet now. Why? Because you have people in there that aren't paying. They are just guests who could care less about the history. They could care less about anything other than where is my meal, where are my clothes, where is my food, and where is the doctor when I am sick? And oh yeah, where's the hospital? Because we're going to have like 18 babies, so we get to stay here because we have anchor babies. They want to take care of these illegals, and they do take care of these illegals more so and faster and better than our own people who are struggling. Go to downtown LA. Go to Skid Row. There are 10,000, 20, I don't know how many thousands and thousands of people are in LA Skid Row that are absolutely hopeless. They're living in tents. They've got a fentanyl problem. They've got an everything problem. They've got a health problem, a dental problem. It is putrid down there. But mayor after mayor after mayor, governor after governor after governor doesn't do a goddamn thing to help the people who are already here that are citizens. We would much rather help other people's rejects than our own. That's the Democrat way. War on drugs is bad. That's another thing they stand for. The war on drugs is horrible. It was a failure, an absolute failure. Why? Oh, because it incarcerated too many black people. We put too many black people in jail because of the war on drugs. Well, let me ask a simple question. What communities were devastated by the drugs that we were fighting and incarcerated the dealers from? Duh! That would mostly be the black community. These people, these drug dealers, these drug czars were basically preying on their own community. And then when we incarcerate them, that's just a bad thing. Okay, black and brown people are underrepresented in colleges and in Silicon Valley. Okay, well, let's go to the previous one of, well, where are they? A lot of them are in prison, or they're hanging out on a street corner, or they're not studying. Why is there underrepresentation in Silicon Valley? Think about it. Think about it. It's not racist. It's just a matter of who studies, who works hard. I saw a thing on YouTube the other day that the average Chinese kid studies I don't know, whatever it was, 12 hours a week. And the average black kid studies 5 hours a week or something like that. I don't know how accurate that is, but it was actually put up on YouTube by a black professor. And he was saying that, look, you get out of it what you put into it. Put more into it, And then maybe you'll find your way to Silicon Valley and making money. But you don't get gifted an engineering job without an engineering degree. Boys playing girls' sports are good for girls. Yes, they are. Yes, chicks with dicks competing with biological girls, beating the living tar out of them. That is good for girls. It motivates the girls to be better. I don't believe this stuff. And of course, it's the lesbians who are all for this, right? Until the lesbians get beat out by a biological man, and then they're going to scream bloody murder. Gender is fluid. I feel like I feel like a non-binary person today. I feel like a girl. Today I'm a girl, tomorrow I'm non-binary, but when it suits me, I'll be a guy. Or when it suits me, I'll be a girl. Okay, so gender is fluid, but race is an absolute. You must check a box. You must identify as a race or a color. You must. So, in other words, it's only science when science fits the narrative, right? Remember during COVID, it's science, stupid? Well, now it's not science, it's how I feel. And today I feel like, I feel like Pocahontas. Tax the rich. Let's tax them some more. Never mind that the top 2% pay over 50% of the total tax revenue for the United States and most states, right? Never mind, but let's just tax them some more. And the bottom 30% pay nothing. Nothing. So who's getting the free ride here? Gee, I don't know. Make DC a state. Yes. Make Puerto Rico a state. The two welfare states. Let's make them states. Why would they want to make them states? Gee, I don't know. So they could get 4 more senators? So they could get more representatives in the House of Representatives? Gee, they wouldn't do that, would they? No. Let's give illegals the right to vote in local elections because, well, they are local and, their kids do go to school and our tax dollars are paying for their education and they're diluting the teacher-student ratio. But let's let them vote in local elections. Let's let them vote for mayor. Let's let them vote for school board. Sure. Oh, yes, and let's give them driver's licenses. Oh, my God. It is just insane. And it goes on and on and on and on and on and on. This is what the Democrats stand for. Now, if I'm missing something, please add it in the comments. If you disagree with me on any of this, please add it in the comments. If you like what you see, you don't like what you see, hit the like button. If you maybe on the fence or you got a good chuckle out of this, hit the subscribe button. Share it with a friend, share it with a foe. Just share it. I'll hopefully see you tomorrow. Thanks again for stopping in. See ya.